Hello, we once again go back to our spreadsheet. Yeah, so we ended talking about literally the formulas and the stuff. So this is how to do it. You have understood what the formulas functions mean. So we have to go back and do the best out of it. Sorry. So this is my working area, and these are part of the guys I have: Bukenya, Mawar, John, Julian, and Rena. Now, in case you have very many of them, you can help others. You can help others. You can help others. Sorry. Now, all these guys are going to have marks. Let me give them one marks. So that's now. Now, after doing that, if you are using a formula, if you are using a formula, you have to know how to get the total. You have to know that if I want to get total of these two, then I have to add up this and also add up that. So in case you are using a formula, then you say equals, then you add up this. That's now 45, 45. Uh, my PC is not at the best. Plus, then add up also that guy. And you can now see what? Our total. Now from there you can just do what? People would opt to do what? Autofill. How do you autofill? After after getting your formula and putting your formula, then you come here at the bottom right corner of you yourself. The right corner when you are starting from you yourself. Put here where you are seeing that square. Put your cursor there. Then autofill up to where you want. That's now what you call autofilling. Up to there, that's autofilling. These marks will come automatically. Without you adding one by one, they will be automatic. They will be automatic. Now, that's now for the part of what? For the part of formula. Now, in case we are using a function, I say a function is inbuilt. You just have to command the computer that I want this to happen. So in case we want to add it automatically, we shall still say equals, but now we are getting total. And total is the same as sum. So we say equals sum, then we are adding this guy, that guy. You can see it is the same answer. Then you can still do what? Autofill. And it will give us the same answers. So you can see now the difference of the computers and manual calculations. Here would be struggling 86 plus 67, this plus this. But now the computer makes it so easy that it even has inbuilt commands that can help you to simplify your life. That's now for the part of what? For the part of total. Now everybody knows how to get average. That average equals the summation of all things divided by how many they are. For example, here, my average is going to be the sum of that plus that. Then I divide by how many they are. They are 2. But now for this case, still I have to know that this will be still for what? For total. But now they have used a what? A function. This is now for the formula, this is now for the function. Still I can get average using the function and the formula. Now in case I'm to use a formula, I'll still say equals. Now how do I get average? I know that average I'll get this plus plus this guy plus that guy. So how many are they? They are 2 because it's for mathematics and SST. That means I have to divide by what? I have to divide by 2. And then I'll have to get the what? That my answer there. Still I do the same stuff, come and autofill. Simple. Now for this case, if I'm to use a function, I don't have to bother myself whether I know the formula of getting average. I may not be good at mathematics. So what do I do? I'll come and tell the computer that, you know what, I'm looking for average. I'm looking for average. Then it brings, yeah, you want average, so this is what you can do. So average, I'm getting the average between these two guys. Put there you go. Press enter, autofill. Can you get a difference between that and that? This is abuse. Now when you come here and click twice there, it will give you the formula you have used. When you come here, it will give you the function you have used. Still, if I want to come and get here, it will give me the what? I have to do what? You will see here. Then here you also come and do what? Come and see average equals that. Then here you still give you the formula for average like this. Now for position, what do we have to do? For position, we are getting position of every person here. So what do I have to do? Position we always use functions. We always use functions. So what do I have to come and say? I will say equals. But position I'm ranking there. So I have to come and say equals rank. So you can see when you press in here, they give you rank, number, reference, order. Number, reference, order. So which number is it? We are going to start from 0. Then the reference is which is this guy here. Then is it descending or it is going to be descending, of course. Then you come now push the what? The order. So you are going to start from there to that side. But now for it to give, if you put in there, it will give you that value which is not correct. So what do I have to do? You have said equals. Now we are looking for rank. So the number we are looking for is now that. Reference is from there to there. Then the order we are going to start from what? From 0. So if you come and autofill, it's going to give you the same what? Same thing depending on what you commanded it to do. Now how do you make this easy? You have to use the dollar sign. If you come here, you have to fix this guy. And now this guy is fixed. You fix that, you fix that, you fix that. And by the end of it all, you see yourself coming out with the best of the positions. Now, hope that is clear. Hope that is clear. Now we have other things we can do using a what? Using uh, this this guy. We have a lot of things we can do using this. We can still give comments. You want to now for this case we are using for this case we are using uh, we are using Excel. So you can give comments. Now in case here you can have people who have failed and people who have been promoted. You can still give your comments here. Comments that now we use if this is still how to say because if now the computer is always going to guide you. The computer is always going to guide you on what to do. Now in case I want here to give a position, I've set because if. Now when you click on if, it brings you the logical test, then it brings you the value if true, and then the value if what? If false. Now the logical test, for example, here you can have the logical test. So this is meant to be what? This is meant to be comment. So if you click on it and it gives you how you're going to arrange. If this is less than is what? Is if that is less than that, then you put the test. And my computer has certain problems, so it's going to work out. But what you will follow is this. Now the logical test, for example, if I want to say people who have failed and people who have passed, then I will say if less than 50 failed, and automatic additions will have what? Will have passed. Yeah. But then now network it for now. Now sometimes you can have you can want to add. You may want to add or maybe you are using you have been using this is now for term one. You want to add to term what? Term two. This is so easy that you can use. So what do you have to do is to come and add on slide what on this sheet 2. But I think that's now will be talked of when we come back for the next. Hope you have learned how you can use the function and the formula to give comments, to give averages, to give totals, to give position that's now ranking and all that stuff. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you very much. Yeah, but another thing I can urge you is that you can as well do this. Now sometimes we may have Sometimes you may have these things when they are large. For example, I can't put here. I can't have such a cell. I can have such a cell whereby it is going beyond this what? This cell. So how do I have to do that? You can come here. Let's come on this. Put here your cursor and you see everything coming. You use it on this. So how can we do that? Is for example, you have it is going beyond that, and maybe also here you have it's also going beyond that. So what do I have come to do? Come and rectify here everything. Then you come here and do what? Right click. You can do it from here. So you just come here and expand or expand in that way. And as well, you can also expand from this. Yeah, and we'll expand from that. So hope you have gotten, you know how to autofill, you know how to expand your columns and whatever. Now, sometimes you can be asked to insert. For example, I want to insert a column in here. So what can I do? Come here and say insert. I've inserted there. Actually, you inserting it on this side. Now, if I want to insert here, then I have to come. If I want to insert here, then I have to come on this. It will still come here. I want to insert here, then I have to put my cursor here and that's insert. Hmm. So that is not now difficult. I want to insert between K and L, then I have to come to L and L, between L and L, and that's insert. Or I can just do what? I want to insert between L and M, then I have to go between M and L. So that's how you can insert. For example, I say if you want to insert between C and D, then you want to insert here. You want to insert here between C and D. Then I have to come between D and what? And E and say insert. Now they can ask you, do you want now the same applies to the what? I want to insert between 1 and 2 arrow, then I have to come between 2 and 3 and do what? And say I want to insert between 6 and 7, then I come between 6 and between 8, 7 and 8 and do what? Insert. So that's how easy that can be, my dear. That's how easy it can be. Now, for example, sometimes I want to copy the same things. I want to copy the names. I want to copy the names. Copy the names. Okay, maybe I want to copy this. What do I have come to do? Come here, put there your cursor, then come back to this. Put here your cursor, then what? Come back to this. It has already gone there. Now, if I want to go again to still I put there, come here, so come there, then come back here and autofill. Mhm. So thank you for today. I think shall continue from here next time. Thank you very much.